We are here. Good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack on a Monday morning. Is it summer yet? And this summer, it is starting to heat up over here. But a happy Monday to everybody. Get y'all ass back to work. Get y'all ass back to work. I hope y'all had a good weekend, man. I hope you got chill, drink, smoke, fuck, whatever y'all like to do out there. I don't know. Talk about Packers, go to work, whatever the hell y'all doing out there. But welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack. And obviously you guys see what's going on. And of course, Brandy's in the building. Good morning. Line cannot protect him. A tight end or a running back cannot either. Get that pre-nub love. Okay. That's that can be an issue sometimes, man, especially with, probably every marriage, but black marriages too. It's just, that thing got to get figured out. Listen, for me, I'm like kind of like natural or organic. It's like, man, two consenting adults, they want to marry each other, like, you know, the way, and then whatever though. Like, who made the rules up where a motherfucker had to have half of this or that? I don't know. I think that's something that just has to be discussed. I think that's something that has to be discussed. But like whoever made, especially in California, bro, don't get married over here if you ain't ready for a ugly divorce. They get very expensive. But what I would like to say to Jordan Love, what I say to everybody else that I hear about to get married, hey, welcome to the club. You can be miserable just like everybody else. So but yeah, we will give a shout out to Jordan Love and Ronica Stone. A little bit about her. Very talented volleyball player. California native too, just like Love, just like myself. She's from the San Jose area. Don't know how they met, when they met. They've been dating for about like 4 years now. She was there when he got drafted, sitting next to him. Okay, she was there against Kansas City, next to his mom, when they were at the nosebleed. So she's been around for a minute. Her father, legendary offensive lineman Ron Stone, he's no joke. And just for genetics, you got Ronica. She's already a top tier athlete, volleyball player, plays around the world, still plays professionally. And then you got Jay Love, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Baby Jay Love might be an issue. Baby Jay Love might be a problem. He might be 10 pounds coming out the womb. Not sure how soon they're going to get into doing that. Not sure if this is going to be some kind of distraction. You know what I'm saying? Ashon Clifford, he decided to get married over this past, off season, and he ain't got his shit together yet. So hopefully Love doesn't get affected like that. For me, it makes us play better. Our significant others, hey, my girl's in attendance, even if she's not, if she's there in spirit, I'm gonna play better. I'm gonna do better. I mean, I told y'all I had bitches fighting over jerseys in the stands in high school. That made me have a good game. I'm like, damn, them hoes fighting over my shit. I had to go out and ball. I couldn't go out there and y'all fighting over this nigga jersey and he just done gave up 2 sacks and did this and that. No, I had to go out there and ball. But on a more serious note, yeah, they can make us stronger, bro. And she's been there the whole time. Again, she's an athlete. Her father was in the NFL, so she's kind of prepped and primed to be an NFL wife. She knows how it goes. She knows the hard work that gets put in it. So I'm sure she'll stay out of the way. As far as Jay Love right now, great time to do it, bro. Before you get that big check. Hey, you got enough little change right now to show her. Yeah, hey, it was in Italy. It looked nice. And listen, I try to be creative with thumbnails and this and that. Love is in the air. I could have used any kind of love, pun intended, all that. Some others might have used the same thing that I noticed now. But, when I first seen the picture, I just say, hey, love is in the air, goddammit. And we're going to call out StreamYard. My thumbnails just ain't been on point. I can't create them and do them the way that I used to. I am a premium subscription holder of StreamYard. I pay you guys hundreds. Did you hear that? Hundreds of dollars. Get my shit straight, bro. Get the shit straight. You feel me? You want to be asking for feedback? I'm going to write you after I end this like I normally do. But I'm also going to let you guys know in live form. StreamYard, get y'all shit together. But yeah, her father's Ron Stone, legendary offensive lineman. And also, she's not afraid to, social injustice issues. We've seen her standing at podiums, doing certain kind of speeches for social injustice. So, that's a strong backbone that our quarterback is going to need to have. And just congrats. The whole team, basically through Twitter, X, or Instagram, whatever, have congratulated Love and all that. So we'll see. But again, good job, Love. Hey, you could wheel and deal all that now. She's gonna want something when you get that check. Okay, when you get the check, she's gonna want something. But now that you're getting this out the way now, see, that's something I would do. I'd be like, all right, I got my little change. Let me impress her with this real quick. When I get the big money, we'll just carry on. Nah, you're gonna have to get her that G-Wagon, that Benz, whatever she wants. You're gonna have to go get it for her. You're gonna have to do that. But again, just really, really congratulations to Jordan Love, man. She's been around. Okay, she's been around. You could kind of call her a ride or die, bro. Many, many years of Instagram posts of them too, and I'm just happy. She's beautiful. He's he looks how he looks. He rivals my looks. I say rivals. I don't mean he look better, okay? But let's see who's in the building, man. We just had to start off with that good positive news. Shout out to TR. Good morning. Shout out to Turtles. Good morning. Go Pack. Shout out to John Boehner. John Boehner made alive. Again, you see Milto. You see John Boehner around in the building. That is a constant reminder that you guys hit the like button for your boy. Subscribe. Anybody watching the replay gang, hit the like button. Subscribe. Shout out to Miscellaneous. I'm sure he's going to take care of that. Niehoff is in the building. Brandy, do athletes that get a big contract get any financial counseling? I would imagine things can change from paycheck to millions. Absolutely not. I'm sure it is offered. NFL offers all kind of shit. Rookie Symposium. They talk about a lot of this stuff, but absolutely not. And I think that is a bigger issue. Again, bro, because for me to know that kids came from conditions that I came from, I start getting money, on my own. It just gets it gets higher and higher and higher. But again, when you come from the inner city, it is a mind fuck. Even Dana White, the UFC owner, when he sold over to UFC for however many billions, they like, how does it feel? You feel good? He was like, yeah, it feels good, but you got to kind of sit back and take a deep breath and just chill out. Whenever you're about to receive a lot of amount of money, it can be life changing, and I don't think it's talked about enough or taught enough on how to manage that. Like, we barely know how to manage shit on our own anyway. Like, even myself, like credit cards, like I learned the hard way growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still paying for credit shit that I did when I was 19, 20, almost over it. But yeah, I don't think they get enough counsel for stuff like that because, it can not turn you crazy. And then again, you don't know how we get, bro. We're going to have third, fourth cousins, uncles, baby mamas, baby mama sisters, all kind of people. Hey, hey, so that's stressful. You want to try to take care of everybody. You never had this amount of money before in life. And it can all go down the drain. That could be stressful in itself, having it all at one point, then going broke. It is not talked about enough, and it is not emphasized enough or gone over enough to me with these athletes, because we done seen too many times so many people, oh my God, he had all that money. How did he go broke? Because he's just never been in that situation before. He's never, got taught about finances, credit, all kind of stuff like that, which I think they need to teach more in schools, period, too. So, yeah, definitely, Brandy. I'm sure the financial counseling is offered, but them dudes ain't going there. I think it's something that needs to be forced. I think it's something, a rookie symposium, whatever you do, or as soon as you get into an organization, I think they should do a better job financially. But then again, your accountants could screw you. It's just a dirty world out there. You got to have all your shit together. You got to have a nice team. So yeah, Brandy, but that's a good one. But I do not think that they do that. And if they do, I don't think they do it, I don't think they force the issue enough, because that's the issue in itself, bro. One day I'm walking around, I'm making this kind of money. 2 years later, I'm making this kind of money. Nah, bro, there has to be some kind of, you got to have a team around you. Or most of the times, you know, now when you have the more of the people who are more well off, right? Their families are cool, always had money. It's a little different. They know how to manage money and deal with money differently. They're already set before they go in the NFL. Some of these other fortunate people, but a lot of people from urban spots and just like, bro, we just barely making it. And to turn around and you know, make that much money that quick, yeah, that could be a problem. Hey, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, Turtles. My boy Love getting 2 rings this year. Hell yeah. Hey, shout out to Dan across the pond, man. Go Pack, bro. How you doing? I'm glad you able to make it. Okay, that is another thing. We are right on it. We are right on it, Brandy. We are right on it. So shout out to TR, man. Um, Ed Policy will be the 11th CEO of the Packers once Mark Murphy finishes out his sentence, his serve, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But they have a mandatory retirement age of 70. Now, that's a subject matter in its own, okay? And I think that is subjective. You know, should everybody that's 70 be out there driving a car? No, but there's always exceptions. You got guys that are 70 with bright minds. You got guys that are 70 who's different from other 70s. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I love you. I miss you. But my grandpa at 70, before he passed, was in better shape than me. Everything I love can out. Now, you know, I'm probably faster and stronger and all that, but like he can, you know, as far as endurance, outrun, you know, like go for longer. Bro, my grandpa was in shape at 70. Okay. So, you know, it's always subjective. So do I agree with that rule? No. Maybe. Now it is a strict rule though. Like no matter what, all right, 70, get your ass on. I suppose they've done enough research on the age of when you start to lose it. You know, we didn't want to get him, you know, looking like Ted Thompson. Sorry to say, you know, we don't want him up there looking like that or Muhammad Ali or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm just saying that's subjective in its own matter of when a motherfucker should stop doing something. You got guys like Cal Ripken play forever. Some play 2 years. You got some guys. It's just every individual story is different. But that's what the rules are for this whole Packer deal. Mandatory retirement at age 70. Now, he's currently serving as the chief operating officer, pretty much like the second right hand man next to, you know, Murphy. Anyway, all the meetings, just his right hand man with all of that stuff. Obviously, they've been prepping him for this position. It's only the 11th CEO, so we, you know, this is a real tight knit community. Yeah, he was in general counsel. He's 53. So, you know, he got a little less than 20 years. He joined this organization in 2012. Okay. He's known for the whole Titletown deal. You know what I'm saying? Titletown District, creating that just like a kind of another landmark, just something motherfuckers can come look at and be involved with when it comes to the great state of Wisconsin, which I will visit at some point. And I definitely will go to Titletown, see what that's all about and all of that. But yes, that is what's going on in the higher ups of the Packers. But again, this man, I mean, we kind of got a farming system with the way we do things, man. Packers are different from a lot of people now. With this guy come in there, stand on his own merits and be different in certain kind of ways. Yes, I'm sure. But he's also, you know, they're gonna pull him into the room. Hey, this is how we do. You know, it's kind of a farming system. Yes, he's his own man. He's gonna probably do things a little different or try to be different, but you know, I'm sure there's some bulletin points where he has to do, and you know, that's just a part of the business. You know, again, he's his own man, but I'm sure, like, you know, he's gonna be following the same script that all these other guys, 10 guys ahead of him before him, has been following. But again, a lot of things change with time, so you know, he might be a whole nother monster. Absolutely, Dave. But it's such a shame, and it's a cold world, Dave, that even those guys that get you. You do hear a lot of athletes say, "Man, my not only agent, but shit, my accountant was stealing money from me." Seriously, they do that. They look, oh, this dumb NFL player, he ain't really keeping track of his money. He already paying me a lot. I'm gonna go on and put this here, put this there, and give me some more, bro. You got people out there like that, so. Definitely. And you already know the saying, the more money, more problems. And that is true. And look, the more you make, the more they take. Shit. You know, the more you make, the more you spend. I mean, you know, and then listen, we don't spend money. When you spend it, you don't get it back. We use money. We rotate money. So even as in the psyche, don't ever say I'm spending money. Don't ever say you wasting money. Say you're recycling it, you're reusing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a better vernacular to get your brain talking, and money would just start falling in your lap. I found $300 the other day. Oh, I was happy, bro. I'm looking for a vape because I lost my vape. Got it now. Looking for my vape. I'm like, damn, where my shit at? So I started going through all my pants. Lo and behold, I feel a little lump in the back pocket. I'm like, hold up. I pull out. It's a gang of 20s. That shit was $300. I do that shit sometimes when I got a lot of money. I'll be like, shit, I'm gonna just put these in this pocket and find it one day. Maybe that's what I was thinking at that point. Boy, I was not ready for that. I'm like, hell yeah, you know. So that was cool. That was cool. Shout out to Joe. I guess, you know, I've been running my mouth and y'all got y'all comments saying, can we talk about Ed Policy? He will do a great job in replacing the great Mark Murphy. So yeah, that's what we talking about. Yeah, Brandy is on it. Brandy is always on it, you know, and all you guys are. You know, I thank you guys for being very informative. You know, hey, this show is created with me doing a lot of talking, but it ain't shit without y'all. The input that y'all give down there in the comments, man, it makes the show what it is. So you guys are just as big of a part of this as me. I think in the NFL, and a part awarded the draft to Green Bay because of Goot's retirement. Mark Murphy's retirement, right? And maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. You know, he's done his thing, bro. He's done his thing, and I would assume, you know, he's a historic part of this whole deal. You know, Packers being a historic franchise for the NFL. Yeah, I'm sure they will do that for. Yeah, I ain't ready for. Hey, Goot gotta go, but I ain't ready for Goot to go yet. But yeah, I'm sure she meant Mark Murphy. Joe, shout out to Joe too. Shout out to Cali, Northern Cali, man. If the Packers can make 70 the cutoff of CEO, then why can't the USA for president? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't say I totally agree with 70 being the age that you should, you know, I don't know. But again, I'm just saying there should be some kind of test or some kind of goddamn old man Olympics, all kind of test just to see how sharp they are. How, you know, I don't know, bro. But there are some people, shit, you can have Professor X in a wheelchair, can't do shit. But his mind is just stronger than anybody. So, you know, I disagree with a certain cutoff age because, again, there's always exceptions. But, yeah, who's to know what age they should do that at president? But, you know, I think, shit, you know, it got to be a little, yeah, it could get out of hand. I ain't going to get the naming people, get people mad. I don't know who y'all like, who y'all vote for. But, yeah, it's been a couple of situations where it's like, y'all sure y'all want this dude to be there? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they know better than us, right? They've done, I'm sure, enough amount of research. They're the leaders of the free world. I'm sure they've done enough amount of research to figure this out by now, or it might be by design. They might want a stupid motherfucker up there who ain't quite got it so they could control them. But I'll end it on that. I don't know. Wrong guy. Yeah, I'm sure we know who she meant. I'm sure we know. Otis, you know your credit card usage is used to calculate your credit score. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of that. A lot of that. I learned a lot of that. It's pretty much, you know, damn near a game, bro. It's kind of like a game. The way this credit shit paid at this time, do this, do that. And then again, I don't think that's discussed enough in the earlier days of schooling. Like, you know, they gotta let us know that's gonna be an important part of our life. Because again, me as a kid, when I was 18, as soon as I start getting shit in the mail, I'm like, a Target credit card. Okay, I'll fill that out. I go to Target. Best Buy credit card. Okay, I'll fill that out. I go to Best Buy. I had credit cards for everybody, and just, you know, my elders did try to tell me a little bit, hey, if you ain't got it in a checking account, don't do it. Don't put it on credit. Don't da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I know. And every fucking credit card that I got, I ran all the way up. Canceled out all that. All of them. I ran all of them up. Every single one of them. Couldn't keep up. Yeah, no, hey, Brandy, we good. We know what you meant. Hey, and you do a great job at multitasking. Hey, you know Niehoff. Hey, Niehoff had to call you out on it, Brandy. Congress should learn a thing or two about the Packers age limit. I mean, yeah, that's debatable. That's debatable. But then again, like I'm the type person, I'm the type person who just say, "Oh, they shouldn't do that." Okay, not only they shouldn't do that, okay, but what should they do instead? So what would be a decent age? You know, what is an age that is okay to, you know what I'm saying? You know, so let's not just say, hey, that gotta go. Let's also say what's a good age for it. I don't know. But ed policy is 52, no, 53. So, he got a little time. As far as looks, I mean, he looks like he got, a little determination slash fire slash like, I'm not gonna let anybody step on my toes type deal. What you need in that position. He seems like he has a no nonsense like kind of deal about him. Joe, Ed has been working hand in hand for years. It will be interesting to see what spin Ed puts on the Packers. Mark did a great job. Absolutely. And just to see that he already was responsible for the Titletown deal, it's just kind of like he gives a fuck and he cares about something. And he cares that, man, somebody, these travelers, people coming in from other towns, they need something else to look at. They need, another historic landmark we can make where a lot of people make some money too, where a lot of people can come and check out. So I'm sure he has even more ideas similar to that. The Titletown district whole deal. I'm sure he has, and again, times change, so money is a tool, definitely, Dave, definitely. When I was younger, I was broke. Now I'll do whatever I can do to not go back there. Absolutely. Same here. Same here. Now, those are lessons in itself, right? Like, I'm happy I was fucking broke at certain times because, man, it just, you don't want to go back there. You do not want to go back there. So, it is teaching, but, I just wish I didn't have to learn the hard way. Shit, I wish I could have heard about it or some shit, but I done been broke as hell, living here, trying to do this, trying to do that, all kind of stuff. Just glad that I'm in a better place now, just from learning, from trial and error, man, trial and error. And you just got to just stick to the script and just keep it going every day, man. Every day is a new opportunity, man, to go out there and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. You are the star in your own movie, bro. If we all got our own movie, who's the star? It's us. We're inside our own body. So, like, let's just go out there. And sometimes you have not because you ask not. Sometimes you really gotta go force the issue too. Sometimes, I've learned that with some of my elders too, when it comes to restaurants or a certain shit, like, oh, we don't have any seats. You slide them a 20, a motherfucker show would find you a seat. Like certain stuff like that works. Not that that's everything, but even when it comes to, you want to go to a store and return something, the cashier say no. When you got 2-3 reasons after it why they need to return it, and you want to ask for a manager and they just do it, like it's just certain tactics that you got to have out here, especially in the dog eat dog world, America, California. Like, hey, it's stepped on, hey, it's step or be stepped on. Okay, so that's what that is. Hell yeah. Hey, shout out to David Brown, man. Hell yeah. Old man Olympic, something cognitive tests. They need to do something that, make them run a lap, sit down, watch a fucking kindergarten math equation, have them do that, get up, walk somewhere else. They need motherfucking, have something happen in front of them, like a fake, car crash or fire or something. Have them just, see what the fuck they mind is. See if they lost. See if they could count to 10. See if they could count backwards. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Dave. It's all subjective. It's all subjective. So, I don't entirely agree, but that is a safe way to say, listen, 70, boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I might say fucking 60, 65. I think the Packers as an organization is ran well. A couple of things, audio issues during pressers, better rotation for players and coaches being interviewed. Definitely. Media definitely can improve. Hey man, they hire me. I'll have some shit. I'll have some shit. And not only the bad audio, and that's like that should be like been fixed. Like for it to still be an issue for the bad audio and just to be a known kind of joke. Like that's a joke. Y'all gotta fix that shit. Y'all gotta fix that shit. And yeah, we have been getting better in the media, them showing the bowling. You know, y'all seen the clips, the shorts of them at practice, whatever, and they have a question of the day. Who would you let date your sister? Shit like that. All that is fun. And let's not let the media slide. Not just the audio issues. Sometimes I don't mind the audio issues because they always asking some stupid ass questions. After a while, after they know these certain coaches, like you know LaFleur now, you know he ain't talking about no injuries. You know he's always gonna, we'll see. You know he's always gonna know, not yet. You know it. So why the fuck are you asking them still? And then they even ask them questions with a question saying, I know you're not gonna answer it, but well then why the fuck are you asking? A owners meeting on the internet instead of just in person would also be nice. Absolutely. I'm sure they do that, some sort of that. You know what I'm saying? At this point, especially after the COVID, I'm sure they kind of do that to some sense. Meeting room, I don't know. They got to do something, probably. Shout out to Turtles, man. Searched up ed policy. It showed up a bunch of education courses. Hey, hopefully he knows them all too. Hopefully he's sharp. Hopefully he's sharp. Miscellaneous. Hello, all. Another week. Here we go. See y'all after work. Replay gang. Hey, appreciate you, bro. I hope you had a good lunch too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miscellaneous. Absolutely. She bad, KH. Shout out to KH. You know, we got a new coach for the Lakers too. That's news too. I know this Packer channel, but me and KH both follow the Lakers. I really honestly, I don't even think it matters, bro, who's there right now. Yeah, we ain't gonna get too deep into that. Bro, we need a lot. Like it don't matter who you get, honestly, right now. For where we at right now, you can get motherfucking Phil Jackson at his prime and his best, bro. It just right now what we got on the court, it's just not working. You could get motherfucking shooting a blank, your boy from UCLA. I forgot the historic coach. Fucking whatever, bro. It'll come to me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. John Wooden. Goddamn, we could get John Wooden. Feel me? But yeah, that's nice for J Love, man. Hopefully, like I said, there ain't no distraction. It shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? He a month away. You know, he gonna come in and focus in. And again, she's groomed for this. Her dad was in NFL. She got, I think, brothers that were athletes, stuff like that. So she cool. Shout out to Jared Reyes. Jared Reyes, what's up, Packer gang? Absolutely, Dave. Shout out to Niehoff. Cars, appliances, houses never pay full price for anything. I learned that from one of my elders, you know, at the swap meet, right? I learned it at the swap meet. You know, I just go in there, oh, these shoes say $20. She was like, nah. Oh, you know, and just find a way to talk, and money is fucking money. They'll take it. You know, yeah. So hey, sometimes it ain't about what you deserve. It's about what you negotiate. God damn it. It's new, no hassle, no negotiation. Buy now on the internet is total BS. Oh, absolutely. There's always a catch. There's always a backstory to it. There's always a backstory to it. But we all know that because we done been around the block a couple times. That's a new age thing that we gotta watch out. That these millennials gotta watch out for. Well, anyway, I'm a millennial. These Gen Z gotta watch out for. Is it Gen? No, Gen X was back. Okay, it's Gen Z now, right? I'm a millennial. God damn it. Yeah, but that's bullshit, Brandy, for sure. We agree. Okay, shout out to the Kings, bro. Shout out to the Kings. I ain't gonna lie, you know, obviously Laker and all that, but I highly respected the glory days of the Kings. I highly respected it. I was always a fan of white chocolate. And then even when Bibby came over, I'm like, okay, Stojakovic, Hedo Turkoglu, Bobby Jackson, Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Scott Pollard. Like them was some teams, and they moved the ball like no way I've ever seen. Behind the back passes, Chris Webber was just like very underrated. You know, they always talk about Duncan, motherfucking. They always talk about KG. They always want to talk about who the fuck else back in that day. You know, even Rasheed Wallace to a certain extent. But shit, Chris Webber was just as good as any of them motherfuckers. So shout out to the old school Kings, man. That was giving us problems, bro. That was giving us problems, bro. Man, I thought, hey, when they went up 3-2, bro, against the Lakers, and before Ori hit that shit and all that, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers gonna win, bro. What is my take on the Packers playing some really good defenses in Love's first year, and the Bears playing a tough schedule for half season for Williams? If we listen to the news and how shit going on in the NFC North, Brandy, it seems like Williams is struggling a little bit, or is just taking them a little time to get a grasp of this new NFL life and all this and that. And they're trying to, you know, what I think they're doing over there is they're trying to put 10 pounds of shit in the 5-pound bag. They don't have the Halfley way of thinking. They don't have the LaFleur way of thinking over there. They have the Eberflus way of thinking. Again, you could have grabbed some popcorn from Matt LaFleur that night. You know, y'all went to a game together. You could have talked about whatever you talked about, but you're going to run the shit the way you run it, bro. And again, I think it's going back. I think they just trying to put too much on Caleb. For them to say he's not getting certain stuff, then that means y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all need to slow down. Y'all trying to put too much on his plate. Y'all got the best wide receiving core. You got this, you got that. You trying to just have him come out firing, bro. Teach him the simple shit first. Hey, I ain't going to tell him what to do. We're going to let them continue to do it the Bears way. Okay, I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to let him do that. So I'm going to let him do that. You know, shout out to Rick Adelman too, bro. Bro, like one of the best coaches, bro. Y'all up, they went 61-21 that year. They was beating everybody, bro. Hey, Joe, I don't fuck around. That was my childhood. And I was back in, you know, high school and shit where I could write down every NFL and NBA roster on a piece of paper. Like I was that nerdy, like with sports in high school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know all them lineups. I'll give you ours. It was, you know, Derek Fisher, Kobe, Rick Fox, Shaq, and whoever. You know, it could have been a Samaki Walker. It could have been a Robert Ory. Could have been a, you know. I see the Jets going through a crap over Rodgers missing 2 days of practice. I'm glad that distraction is gone. Niehoff, you ain't lying. Look at the distractions we got now. You know, not who Aaron Rodgers' 12th girlfriend is, but Jordan Love's getting married. Everything's just different, bro. Everything's just different, and they still don't like how they put my boy J Love in the corner, trying to talk about that contract. He's answering firmly, no, we're good. Yeah, they told me they're gonna do that. Y'all still like don't do J Love like that. Don't do him like that, because y'all gonna turn him into a complicated fella after a while, asking him all these stupid ass questions. The way you guys do stuff, like y'all gonna. You see, Matt LaFleur was nice the first year, probably the first 2 years. Now Matt LaFleur is a dickhead to them because he knows that I knew you was going to ask that question, specifically you. When you say shit like that, that means you tired of them motherfuckers. I really wish I could have a talk with all of them. I really wish I could have a talk with all the reporters. Listen, man, this you ain't asking. Everybody, give me the paper. What you going to ask? They give me the paper. I'm balling this shit up and throwing it back at them. Why would you ask that? Why would you ask that? And they will ask a question saying they know you ain't gonna answer. We know you don't want to. Then why the fuck are you asking? Ask a different question. God damn. Love started game one as a starter versus an NFC opponent. Well, Brandy, you know, because you remember he played Kansas City. Are you saying like as his first year starter? You know what I'm saying? Because Kansas City was his first start, right? So you mean last year? Those who were some great teams, some questionable calls in those games. That's all I'll say. Oh yeah, that elbow that Kobe did to Bibby, that was an offensive foul, bro. Damn near knocked the nigga out. But Bibby shouldn't have been duck walking and doing all that shit that early. You know, I used to love Peja, bro. Peja was a dog. That corner three, wet. Really, threes from anywhere, wet. Feel me? Corliss Williamson, though, I expected better from him. Scott Pollard's a legend, though. Brad Miller for a little bit. Well, if the script had the Packers and Jets Super Bowl, hey, if that is the script, I would say that we are a little closer to getting there than they are. It is not impossible for them. Again, the Bengals just made it not too long ago, and they went to Kansas City. Like nobody thought that they would get there. So you got it. It's football. It's football. Somebody could get hot. Somebody could get hot, just like us just last year, bro. Nobody expected us to beat Dallas, and nobody expected us to beat San Francisco. We didn't, but if we would have, so I ain't gonna say it's that far. I ain't gonna say that is that far away, but I would say that we are closer, and that would be like, that'd probably be the most. Every Super Bowl from now on is gonna be the most high grossing and this and that. It's just gonna keep getting bigger, but that'd be the biggest ever. Why is the game versus Texans at noon? That's not a prime. Honestly, I just have to say the Texans' history. They're gonna have to do a whole lot of winning for a lot more years. I don't know. I just think around the NFL, like the Texans, I got a homie that's just a real Houston Texans fan, like flat out. And they just don't got enough clout a lot of places. They're always gonna be that game on a lot of people's schedule, just from So yeah, and again, this is still a little bit of the unknown too. Again, and I don't know how late that game is in the season. It can probably be changed. They know what's going on with J Love and Marcus Stroud. Yeah, that's CJ Stroud. So maybe it'll get flexed if it's that late in the year. And I don't know how late in the year do they start flexing shit. But again, it's the NFL. If it makes sense, they're gonna do it. If J Love, and if we 4-0, Texans 4-0 at the time, you feel me? Like they're gonna make a way. And if not, we're all still gonna watch it. But yeah, you would think that one, would be a prime time one. But we got plenty prime time on the calendar anyway, which we should be grateful for. We've been really prime time for the past. I don't know. Even as a kid, it seemed like the Packers were always on TV. Like we are very popular, man. I'm very fortunate, bro. But now, I can watch any game, anytime, anywhere. But Love wouldn't be getting married if he was worried about his contract. Absolutely. He did it the way I would have did it, nigga. I'm about to do this shit before. Hit her up, make her seem something nice, cool, and then get my check. For real. He did his thing. Hey, I ain't trying to be. So you feel me? That I guess it means more when you ain't trying to be funny and you come off as funny. So hey, I appreciate that, Joe. Shout out to Joe, man. Shout out to Northern Cali, man. What game do I have? Circle. 49ers, Texans, and Linus in the defense of the Dolphins. Absolutely. Those are some good key ones. Wish I had the schedule in front of me, but I know who the fuck we play. I'm a traditionalist. I want to see the Bears fucking week 11. I want to see what all this is about. Montez Sweat, I ain't losing to Green Bay. I still want to see that. I know that sounds boring to y'all. But yeah, the sexy ones like Miami, just to see, like you said, it's going to be a test. But I thought that the last time, so I'm less worried about it. I remember KH had a talk with me because, 2 years ago when we was playing Miami, I'm like, damn. I'm like, whoo. I'm like, it's going to be tough. But Rasul and Jair did their thing on that game. So, yeah, and obviously, to be honest, though, yes, the Niners game. But I'm worried about the second Niners game. I'm not worried about the first one. I'm not worried about the first one. I'm worried about the second one. So that's how I see that. And the time frame from each game is going to be so different. It's going to be two different teams. I'm worried about the second one. I don't give a fuck what happens the first one. We can win it, great. We could lose it, okay, but I really feel we're going to see them again, and that's the one I'm worried about, the second one. So I'm worried about the Bears off top. The Niners, I'm worried about the second game, man, the playoff game when we play them. Texans, just because, I got a little – because every quarterback list, young quarterback list, they throw C.J. Stroud over Jordan Love. They got the Texans wide receiving core better than ours, although with all due respect, I don't know. It could possibly be better, but not that much better that the way they putting it. So yeah, I would like to see the Texans because we were kind of mirror images of each other last year, and I think we did a better job at even doing that. Yeah, we made it just as far as them. They won their first playoff game, went in and got their ass beat. No, we went in our second one and should have won that game. You know what I'm saying? And again, give Jordan Love respect of actually being in the league behind the great, just like Tom Brady said. That's needed. Just like the Atlanta Falcons are trying to do. You know, they trying to do it the Packer way. So yeah, those are a couple games that I am looking forward to. I want to just get Chicago and just smack them around. Though seriously, I'm just mad that it's week 11. They might flex that game. Absolutely, Niehoff. Yeah, I mean that's but again, bro, we've been in this position too where hey, it happened to us not too long ago. The game I went to when we beat the Niners, Mason Crosby game-winning field goal. Go check out my shorts if you haven't seen that. But we won that game. I'm happy leaving that game. And man, there was some guys, they're like, don't worry, we're gonna see you guys again. And I'm thinking in my head, like, no, the fuck we not. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't even gonna make the playoffs at this point. But what happened? They end up making the playoffs, end up coming and beating us in the divisional. When that happened, I was thinking about them people in that stadium. I'm like, them motherfuckers think about me right now. Because we was talking shit the whole game and all that. And there was a certain group of people over there as we walking out, chanting "Go Pack Go." It was a certain group of people. They was like, "Hey, we're gonna see y'all again." And that time, I'm like, "No, we not." They sure did, and they fucking beat us. Honestly, Turtles, I don't even know. Every year is different, and it ain't about styles make fights. I don't care who you put on anybody's NFL schedule. It's gonna be hard games. It's gonna be games that you win that you thought you was gonna lose. It's gonna be games that you lose that you thought you was gonna win. It's the NFL. That is the beauty of it. You got dynasties and stuff like that, but as far as parity, like NFL is pretty fair, bro. On any given Sunday, you see that saying. I mean, the Browns could beat anybody. I mean, well, the Browns are considered good now. I just try to use them because they have shit. Who who fuck right now is just horrible. Shit, I don't know. Jets could beat anybody. Just like I'm saying, the Jets could make the Super Bowl. They got enough talent around certain areas that they can somehow, some way, depending on who they play, what happens, make a little run. Again, the Jets back in the day, well, Rex Ryan made 2 AFC championships in a row. Nobody's seen that happening, so it's possible. I hope so. I can't drink that early. Well, I can, Brandy. I'll drink for you until then. I'll drink for you until then. Packers are better on paper this year over last. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. I mean, just guys coming back to another year in the system, we would have been better. But we actually added so many things. Safeties. We added a lot. We added a lot. Texans ain't shit right now. Plus the week primetime games will Baker versus Lamar, Rodgers versus Wilson. Okay. Okay. Good pick up on that. So, KH, they put in the Texans. I don't know if you see the list I see, but every young quarterback, new list of the new quarterbacks, they got Stroud in front of Love every time. And the Texans are pretty much in front of us with everything, with ranking. Like they loving the Texans right now. And like I said, I'm going to stand on it. I think this year, okay, Romeo Dubs can and will do anything that a Stephon Diggs could do. I'm not talking about Stephon 2-3 years ago. I'm talking about Stephon coming up and Romeo coming up. I think they're on the same type trajectory. Nico Collins, okay, I think that Christian Watson, now he has to prove it. Now Nico got him 1,000-yard season under his belt, I believe. Christian Watson got to, stay healthy, but I think he can do all what Nico Collins could do. Tank Dell, Jaden Reed. That's all I got to say. You hear me? So, I respect they wide receiving core, but look, I just named some guys on our shit, and we ain't even talking about Wicks. We ain't talking about who else we got. So I just disagree with how they be saying the Bears are better than us at wide receiver. Maybe on paper, but y'all ain't even seen it happen yet. And somebody got to throw them the ball. Bears ain't gonna do nothing. We got the shit chickens number this year. Seems like that's a team we drop one to. Sea chickens. Nah, bro. Not yet. Not yet. We still own them to a way that like it's too night and day. They haven't made the proper moves to be like, okay, they coming back. So nah, we still gonna own them. We still gonna own the Rams. I just want to start owning the Niners. You know what I'm saying? We've owned the Rams for a while. Past 3, 4 times. You know, same thing for the Seahawks, Shithawks, whatever you want to call them. You know, we've owned them the last 4 or 5 times, playoff games, everything. You know, hopefully that shit transfers over to the damn Niners. That's who I fucking want. That's who we need to be. And you know, listen, we'll take anything. We'll take a Super Bowl trip with avoiding them. Hey, we play Detroit, somebody else beat San Francisco, whatever. But I think to complete and finish our story, I think we need to beat San Francisco en route to going to our championship. We got to beat them. They beat us too many times. Especially the past like fucking 5 years, bro. That woman better not distract love. Well, shit, if she ain't did it so far, bro. And then again, she got her own shit going. She ain't just sitting at home, worried about Instagram and all the shit that don't matter. Her ass is still playing professionally overseas. He just went to Puerto Rico to go visit her a couple months ago while she was playing. So she busy. Again, her dad in the NFL, like that. That's the structure you want. You don't want to go get no stripper pregnant and do all that. Like J Love, if you say a motherfucker's doing it right, he's doing it right. And man, you know, we love a complicated fella. And I know you got to be, you know, a certain type person to be that strict about your game to be great for so long. But Rodgers, bro, you going to get married, dog? And Rodgers, you're going to get married? I mean, it ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, is you going to settle down at some point? You can be single forever. Oh, yeah. Bears fans talking all kind of trash on Facebook. Yeah, for sure. I mean, and then that's the thing about them. If I was them, I say wait and see. Now you do have a certain pocket of Bears fans who's like, listen, we're more realistic. We'll wait and see. But you got some of the obnoxious ones out there that's just like, you feel me? So I don't know. They only put the Texans over the Packers right now because no one was expecting them to have a rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year on the same team. Plus they added Diggs. But we'll see week 7. Yeah, and D'Amico Ryans, you know, coach, you know, damn near won coach. Did he win coach of the year? Probably no. Or did he finish second? Did D'Amico? He might have won coach of the year too. He might. So yeah. Remember Deshaun Watson's insane contract 3 years ago? Love caught up to that. Damn it, Cleveland. Yeah. But again, Brandy, like I say, let's not panic, you know, with any of that because Jordan Love signs a contract. He's the highest paid. You know, fans gonna be talking about us. Oh, y'all in the same position. You paying the quarterback too much money. You ain't gonna be able to. It's the same thing as Aaron Rodgers. 2 weeks later, it's gonna be a guy getting paid more than Love. I mean, every year these contracts get crazier and crazier. So it's only gonna be for about 2 weeks that kind of shit happens. Oh, absolutely. Ed Policy got an all-time corporate name. Yeah, that sounds like some real strict shit. He just sounds like a guy. Well, damn, you can't cross nobody whose last name is Policy. He know all what's going on. Women's sole job is to get into their husband's head. I still own you comes to your mind, and I'll take the trash out. Absolutely. That is definitely what consumes most of my time in my mind. You know, dealing with the warden all day. You feel me? It's a battle, bro. It's a battle, bro. But you know, we like challenges. You know, who wants a wife just okay, honey? Like, I mean, yeah, that's nice, but shit, you know, mine be a challenge, bro. You know, so who doesn't like a challenge? So it is their job to challenge us. It is our children's job to challenge us. They got to keep. Hey, we got to keep all of each other on our toes, on our P's and Q's. So, you know, we all got to challenge each other. So for sure. For sure. Fuck that. Take the money. Take as much money as possible. Yeah. I mean, got to. I mean, that's the game, you know, got to. Jordan Love is looking for the wrong type of ring, man. He need a Super Bowl ring. We gonna get one of those. We gonna get one of those again, bro. Hey, that this could help catapult him, bro. You never know. It affects people different kind of ways, bro. This, I don't know, man. You know, this is a magical time in his life. Okay, he's feeling it to a point. He was looking good too, nice little outfit and all. That was a nice picture. You know, this is a time in his life where he really wants a Super Bowl. He's getting married, like so. I don't know. I think it's a ball of energy that's going to be beneficial for us. I don't see it backfiring in any kind of way. And again, it's the kind of girl she is. This ain't no Anthony Edwards situation, or whoever out here getting strippers pregnant, getting social media thoughts pregnant. That's the issue. That's the issue. When you start fucking around with them, that's how you get the police called to your house. That's how you get domestics. That's how you get, what I'm saying? That you got to watch out for certain types. You know what I'm saying? You have to. So, I don't see that in Ronica. And look, Big Ron, her dad, like, hey, J Love, hey, J Love, you better hold your own because Big Ron ain't playing either. So he got a good foundation and structure around him all around, bro. All around, bro. Good support team. Have you heard what Triple H said? He ain't worried about censoring words once they move to Netflix. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the whole deal for Netflix, too. It's going down. It's going to be, back to the Attitude Era type shit. I got that Jedi mind trick down pack. Absolutely. Listen, you got to be careful, though. I don't know, you might think you got your husband. See, sometimes, I got the Jedi mind trick where I reflect off of yours. Like you'll think you're doing this, and I'll act exactly how you want me to. But in my mind, I'm dodging you with doing. It can go down now. Don't think, Miss Brandy, that we don't do our own tricks either. I do suppose that we are the manipulators in the whole deal. But I mean, women can manipulate too. For love, family first over football. He did the right thing at the right time. Yeah, look, I just think it's the ball of energy of all kind of good shit. He's about to get the contract. He's getting married. He's already determined to like really go get the Super Bowl. You guys seen the way he was looking at the trophy. So yeah, I think it's a ball of energy. Got a book. Hey, appreciate you, David. Knee off. Appreciate you, bro. See you soon, bro. See you soon. David got to get out of here. We're going to get out of here soon too. I mean, listen, she was right there though, before the time. I don't like seeing my man's on his knees when he negotiating a huge contract. Gives me gold digger vibes. Nah, she ain't like that. You could just tell. You could just tell, bro. Like I said, she went on a damn social injustice, little deal, microphone and all that. Hey, these other hoes ain't doing that, bro. Like, she's a different kind of person. I think again, she'll end up helping him more than he even knows it at this point. She seems like a nice backbone, bro. Again, professional volleyball player, went to college. I mean, again, this ain't one of these strippers. You know what I'm saying? This ain't one of these strippers. I do think there should be a term limits to any type of service, both public and corporate. This will be a good discussion regarding the pack. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Also, what do we have to do to figure those terms out? Like what kind of tests are we going to do to figure out what limit, so it does, need to be discussed for sure. But, yeah, with that being said, we're going to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Damn near 1 hour. So, we're going to figure out something else to talk about tomorrow. But appreciate everybody coming through, man. Shout out to KHTV, shout out to TR, shout out to Angry Casual Fan, shout out to Brandy, of course. Shout out to Niehoff, man. Everybody have a good day. Shout out to my boy Joe, man. Shout out to Turtles. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Miscellaneous. And I think I got everybody. Shout out to Jared Reyes. David Brown, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Otis. My boy Dan from across the pond. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to John Bainan. And yeah, we're going to get up out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.